don't know what type of statement it is, but we just have a work-like mentality. Keep our heads down, keep chopping wood. We'll come in, watch film, and get ready for the next game.
Well, that next game is tonight here in Portland. And as I mentioned earlier, Brandon Ingram was named Western Conference Player of the Week for the fourth time in his Pelicans career. As a matter of fact, in his 4 years now as a Pel, he's gotten that honor once a year. 3-0 week for New Orleans. That's the key. But Ingram averaging a double-double in those 3 games, 31.3 points, 10 assists, and 6.3 rebounds a game. He is doing it all. And right now the offense is working through BI, says Coach Green.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving, trying to find the best shot on the floor. Every time down, we didn't have a big turnover game tonight. We took care of the basketball. And we got some stops on the defensive end, and we ran in transition. I think the pace was good for us. That's something that the coaches talk about a lot before games, just having the pace, be it really, really high at all times. And we did that tonight.
Well, obviously, that was not Willie Green, or unless he is a tremendous ventriloquist. That is Brandon Ingram on his effort in Los Angeles. So you're taking on a Portland Trailblazer team. Well, they basically shut it down, folks. They're 10 games under 500. Their inactive list is long and illustrious, and they're basically looking for the lottery. So you've got to take care of business here tonight. The Pelicans right now 37-37 overall. They sit 8th in the Western Conference. If the Pels get a W tonight, they'll move up to 7th and have a chance actually to move to 6th place if you can pull off this back-to-back tonight and tomorrow against the Golden State Warriors. But first things are first. Pels need to get it done here in the Great Northwest tonight. We will take a break, come back, starting lineups, and your tip-off. Pels look to make it 5 wins in a row. As we just trickle towards the end of the regular season, it's going to be here before you know it. Every win is oh so important. Pels look to get another one here tonight. We will take a break, come back, have your starting lineups. It's the Pelicans and the Trailblazers from Portland. It's coming your way on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Asking your best friend out on a date? Bold. Cooking dinner on that date? Bold. Making a frozen pizza? Not bold. Stuffing a pepper full of Zatarain's delicious jambalaya and topping it with andouille sausage? Bold. If you want to be bold, you've got to eat bold. Like Spanish-inspired, Creole-infused, smoky paprika, and zesty bell pepper flavors kind of bold. Zatarain's. Bold like that.
Back in the Moda Center, Portland, Oregon. Todd Graffanini with you. Get set for NBA action. It's the New Orleans Pelicans and the Portland Trailblazers. Time now for your starting lineups, as always brought to you by Verizon with 5G. First for the visiting Pelicans, 37-37. Won 4 in a row, 13-24 on the road. Your second-year head coach, Willie Green.
CJ McCollum, 6'3" guard, Lehigh.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Trey Murphy, 6'9", forward, Virginia.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11" center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
Mentioned Trey with a career-high 10 threes against the Clippers on Saturday. And don't forget, Jonas Valanciunas has 5 consecutive double-doubles in 6 of the last 7 games. He's got 39 total on the year. For the Portland Trailblazers, they are playing out the string, 32-42 overall. And their second-year head coach, Chauncey Billups, they actually played last night here in Portland and took a 6-point defeat at the hands of the Oklahoma City Thunder, 118-112. Ryan Archie Diacono will run the point. Matisse Thybulle, the former Philadelphia 76er, at another guard. Rookie Shaedon Sharpe, who had a career day yesterday against the Thunder. He had 29 points and 5 threes. This rookie out of Kentucky is playing extremely well, and he will be featured tonight along with Nasir Little, who had a season-high 28 points in that game yesterday against the Thunder. Man in the middle is Drew Eubanks, who set a career high yesterday with 6 blocked shots. So a lot of numbers got put up by the Blazers, but they were out of healthy bodies, folks. They're only going to have 9 available tonight. Inactive list presented by Morris Bart. The Pels will have 3 inactive: Zion Williamson, E.J. Liddell, and Jose Alvarado. Darian Sebron, as the G League season is over in Birmingham, he has been recalled, and he is on the Pelicans bench. I tell you what the inactive list is for the Blazers, but we're on a time constraint. So that's how long it is. We'll get to that as this game moves along. Those are your particulars. Tip-off next.
BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA, welcomes basketball fans all season long with the best parlay selection options, boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and much more. BetMGM and GameSense reminds you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Samstown Shreveport Casino.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace!
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company. Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life. Ibotta, cash back made easy. And by AmeriHealth Caritas, care is the heart of our work. Here's Todd Graffiti.
All right, here we go, baby. It's the Pelicans and the Trailblazers from Portland. New Orleans looking to win their 5th game in a row. This is the first of a back-to-back. We will be in San Francisco tomorrow night against the Golden State Warriors, who lost yesterday by 3 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. So if the Pels could pull this off, and that is win tonight and win tomorrow, again, that's a tall order, considering the Pels have struggled on the road this year. But if you could pull it off, you would move into 6th place in the Western Conference, because you would pass up the Golden State Warriors, who are idle tonight due to the tiebreak. The Pelicans would have a 3-1 advantage over the Warriors. But again, I digress. Pels got to worry about these 48 minutes here tonight. Got to take it one game at a time. It is cliche central, folks. but that's the way you got to play it. Your officiating crew tonight, Eric Lewis is the crew chief, Jason Goebel, the referee, Jonathan Sterling is the umpire. Pels in the red Statement Edition uniforms tonight. Pelicans in white across the chest, white numerals front and back. Blue and gold trim down the sides. City editions for the Portland Trailblazers. Big white PDX across the chest. Black tops, bottoms. They got a turquoise sash diagonally down the bottom as Drew Eubanks wins the tip. Portland has the basketball moving left to right on your radio dial and mobile device. As Nasir Little, who had 29 yesterday, starts this one off with a baseline jumper. Actually, he had 28. Shaedon Sharpe had 29. So, again, you've got the Pels playing against 9 bodies tonight, but this is a hungry, young group, and they are looking to spoil this Pels win streak. Brandon Ingram to Trey Murphy. Adam McCollum back to B.I. B.I. going to drive on Archie Diacono, give him a little shove out of the way, and hit the exact same left baseline jumper that Little just hit. So we're tied at 2. Archie Diacono. Chest it to Little. Couple left-hand dribbles, hands it off to Sharpe. Now out near the timeline, Archie Diacono. Right elbow, Eubanks. Spins right, shovels to Thibault. Right angle 3. That's off the front iron, no good. Brandon Ingram takes the rebound away from McCollum, and he will jog it into the front court. Get it up top, CJ, a place he knows very well. Straight away 3, front iron, no good. And the rebound to Drew Eubanks. McCollum has shot the ball very well in his couple games back here in Portland. Witnessed the first 3 tonight. Now Little pick and roll with Eubanks. Gets to the left block. Cut off by Herb Jones. Kick it to Thibault. Back into the red paint and will miss the layup with a left hand. Rebound Jonas Valanciunas. Portland gets back in transition. Jonas shovels to Herb. Got a pick from Jonas. Herb top of the key. Get it down low to Jonas. Beautiful pass over the outstretched fingertips of Eubanks. Catch for Jonas and the dunk. And I could see Jonas telling Herb, good pass. Headed back down the floor. Pels up 4-2 here. Nearly 2 minutes gone in the first quarter. Archie Diacono, former Villanova Wildcat. Get it to Eubanks. Left elbow. Looking for a shovel pass. Got it back to Archie Diacono. Left baseline underneath the hoop. Got caught, but found Little right wing 3. And that's front iron. And a rebound, Jonas Valanciunas, his second. Front court Ingram has been really pushing the issue in the last couple of weeks. He's going to spin left into the lane. He got fouled on the way up by Shaedon Sharpe on cue. Ingram has been so decisive, as I tell you, he might have gotten away with a little hold on Sharpe's left forearm, but we'll take it. And Ingram, the newly crowned Western Conference Player of the Week, will go to the free throw line, where he is 88%. First one is good. Ingram in the 3 games last week. I can't believe I'm going to do this, folks, but I have to. Didn't miss a free throw. He was perfect. Oh, that hurt to say. All right. Made me look good, Brandon. Made me look good. 6-2. Ingram's got 4 points. Jonas the other 2. Archie Diacono between circles. Chest it to Little. Pop a right wing 3. I mean, around and out. Little ain't shy. Tell you that much. Not early. Now Jonas down low, left block. Little fall away. Didn't get the roll. Tipped up by Herb Jones. No, and it's back tapped by Little, and it's taken by Shaedon Sharpe. Sharpe pushing the issue. Gets to the lane. Hits the back iron 3 times. No good. Rebound Trey Murphy. Murphy front court right. Ooh, nearly threw it away. Ingram caught it. Left elbow jumper. Too strong. Rebound Archie Diacono. So not a particularly good start for New Orleans shooting the ball. Right now we're 2 of 6, but Portland's 1 of 6. Little. Left baseline Eubanks. 1-on-1 with Valanciunas. This is a clear out. Right hand hook. Got it from the dotted line. So Eubanks was really their only big man. They're going to bring Jabari Walker off the bench. Now Jonas drives into the paint. Eubanks flopped, and Jonas says, thank you very much. I'll just lay this in over the front iron. Heck of a flop by Eubanks, but it didn't pay off. So Valanciunas and Ingram have all 8 points combined. Archie Diacono got the 3 ball up top and knocked that down after the good pass from Little. So it's 8-7 now. New Orleans. McCollum up top. Chesed to Trey. Left side three. That's way off. He didn't do that very often on Saturday. Only missed 2 of his 12 attempts. By the way, did not dribble the ball one time. Ingram with a near steal and has a steal. 2-on-1. Get it to Herb. Drives in. Oh, that is a foul on Little, who pushed Herb out of the way. And Jones still able to get the layup off the window, scooping style with a left hand and one. I mean, Nasir Little just shoved Herb Jones. That's a pretty athletic play by Herb just to maintain control and able to get the lay-in. So the Pelicans get the turnover, first for either team, and Herb trying to complete the three-point play, which he does. So it's New Orleans 11 and Portland 7. Pel's one of the best in the league at forcing turnovers won, but getting points off those turnovers at 18.5 a game. Pels are fourth in that department. Archie Diacono, center circle, and the Trailblazer logo. Right wing Little, he's going to pop the three. Front iron. I mean, they're going to leave him open. He's going to shoot all night long. But right now, he's 0 for 3 from distance. Rebound, Jonas Valanciunas. Now Jonas, low post right. Oh, had Herb Jones, who was held, but they didn't call it. Goes right through Jones's hands. Now they get it to Sharpe. Left corner three, no. Weak side rebound, back tapped out by Eubanks, and it's taken by Archie Diacono. Back to Thibault, bounce pass around the perimeter to Sharpe in the left corner. Now Eubanks left elbow, got it. Good ball movement by the Trailblazers. And it's 11-9 New Orleans. 7:02 left in the first. Pels have only taken 2 threes, and they're not going to need one here. There's Ingram to the rack. Lay it in off the window. So New Orleans now 8 points in the paint of the 13. Archie Diacono cut off, left elbow, cross-court pass, found Thibault, nearly traveled, and drives right on Murphy underneath the hoop. No. Ooh! Archie Diacono going up for the rebound and went down hard, but he's okay. He popped up. It's a foul on New Orleans. It's on Trey Murphy. It'll be free throws for the Blazers coming up. Archie Diacono went up for the rebound and went straight down on his back, and he popped up like nothing happened. I'll tell you what, that was scary to watch. But we've got a timeout on the floor. 6:34 to go first quarter. New Orleans 13, Portland 9. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the BetRivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
The NBA is going OFF. Listen, I got all the facts to back it all up. 30 teams after one dream, 24 seconds to make magic with The Rock. 7-footers raining deep threes. 2 guards dunking and leaving you in shock. And first-year hoopers balling with ease. All that, all the time, all around the league. And the NBA isn't leaving anyone behind. The NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, third field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines up his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
DJ voice or no? It's Trey Murphy.
Trey, right corner three. Yeah!
Be in! Trey, be in! Yo, I'm Trey Murphy.
Deep left wing three.
Yes! Nothing but net! Trey Murphy!
On your radio home for the New Orleans Pelicans. That's like the quiet storm right there.
Hey, folks, next Thursday, the Pelicans will host the Sacramento Kings. Be there for your Pels for the second game of a 4-game homestand to close out the regular season. At thepelicans.com, get your tickets now. We're going to need you next week, folks. Regular season winding down. All games will be big. Matisse Thybulle at the free throw line. Missed the first, hits the second. 13-10 New Orleans. 6:34 left in the first quarter. Ingram, Jones, McCollum, Murphy, and Valanciunas on the floor. No subs yet for New Orleans. They brought Keon Johnson off the bench for the Trailblazers. Jonas up top, chest it to Herb. Herb's going to drive to the nail and pop the jumper. Nothing but net. That lane opened wide, and Herb saw a little seam and knocked down the mid-range. So Jones has 5 points. And Pels lead 15-10. Now Johnson down low, intercepted by Valanciunas. Send it to CJ, front court right. Drives on Johnson to the rack and lays it in. More defense leading to offense. So the Pels getting those points off turnovers here early and now lead by 7, 17-10. Now Eubanks driving on Jonas. Stops the dribble, whip it right side Little. Up top now Johnson sporting that white headband. 2-man game with Eubanks and tried to get it through, and Jonas kicked it. So we'll have 2 more subs in for Portland. And likewise for New Orleans as Dyson Daniels will check in. Actually 1 sub. Dyson in for CJ. And Cam Reddish for the Trailblazers, along with Kevin Knox. Now Johnson, 2 knocks, left corner 3. No good. Rebound Jonas. That's his 5th board. Get it to Ingram. Up the floor. We're running it beautifully. And Dyson Daniels, who cannot buy a bucket, just blows the layup. Sharpe back the other way, hangs in the air, and we got to travel. Boy, Dyson Daniels, man, it's tough to watch. He had an easy layup. He just cannot find the bottom of the hoop. So you got that fast break opportunity. As I mentioned the other night, he just can't let it affect his defense. Trey wide open, right wing 3. That is good. No dribble for Murphy. Catch and shoot. So Murphy, who was absolutely ablaze from beyond the arc, gives the Pelicans a 20-10 lead. 7-0 run for New Orleans. Johnson still dribbling, drives right block, underneath the hoop, kick it left corner, 3-ball Reddish. That's no good. Rebound, no Knox. Follow-up dunk. Second chance points for the Blazers. That's a little uncharacteristic for New Orleans. Knox, there was nobody around him. Trey, another free look, but they closed out on him with Knox. Wanted to pop another one, but got closed out again, this time by Sharpe. Now Daniels with 5 on the shot clock. Drives, spins right, and that got blocked at the rim. And then he's on the deck, and Keon Johnson falls all over him, and Dyson is called for a foul. That young man, if he didn't have any bad luck, he'd have no luck at all. So Josh Richardson will check in for the Pels. Trey Murphy will come out. Murphy 8 minutes and those 3 points that he just hit. So Pels have Daniels, Valanciunas, Ingram, Richardson, and Jones on the floor. Jabari Walker in for the Trailblazers. Son of Samaki to the rack. No, that is Keon Johnson. Good defense by Daniels, and it's taken by Valanciunas. Front court, Richardson. Pels up 20-12. 3:50 left first quarter. Trying to post up Jonas. Can't. Now they get it over Knox. Jonas hasn't left baseline. He's doubled. Hook pass to nobody. Tipped by, Daniels got it to Richardson. Somehow he rolled it to him on a tap, and Richardson knocks the mid-range down right of the lane 10 feet. 22-12. Richardson very quietly has been playing very solid basketball for New Orleans. Reddish, 1-on-5, got to the rim, lost it, steal Dyson. Now Dyson's going to wait for help here. Shovels it to Richardson, front court left, back to Dyson. Well above the arc, back to Richardson, now left angle. Now bounce feed to Ingram, drives to the lane, hangs in the air, got the roll off the back iron. 1-on-1 with Cam Reddish, little Duke on Duke crime right there. 24-12. Ingram's got 8. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Walker straddling the arc, looking for a cutter. He's just going to pop a 3. Front iron, rebound Ingram. Pels on an 11-2 run. Ingram's second rebound, now 1-on-1. Pops one from the nail, he got it! He gave a little shove to Shaedon Sharpe, cleared a couple of feet, and then Ingram said, why not, I'll put it up. So not only does the bucket count, he'll get the free throw with a little continuation, and we'll take time out on the floor. Pels off to another quick start, 2:44 to go, first quarter. It's 26-12 New Orleans with an N1 free throw coming up for Ingram when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
If you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything, their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2.5 hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
We've got holiday specials and guest comedian takeovers.
I've got something to say.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, or anytime on the SXM app.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I have nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win in fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Out of here! Go, hey, Ohtani! To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
SiriusXM presents a brand new show, The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio is all about mass incarceration, criminal justice reform, and paving the road to success.
Each week, we'll bring you stories with entrepreneurs, celebrities, and even some politicians who are changing the game on criminal justice.
Hey, what's up, world? This is Sway Calloway. Check out my friends Chris Redlitz and Maserati E. They're the new hosts of The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio, Saturdays at noon East on Triumph, SiriusXM 111, or anytime on the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From goal-scoring marvels
let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh, my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
So is the Clippers this Saturday, April 1st, 7 o'clock start. Perfect size for beverages or snacks. These reusable coolers will be given out at the gates, courtesy of Chevron. Get your tickets now at Pelicans.com. Todd Graffinini with you here in Portland at the Moda Center, formerly the Rose Garden. That opened in 1995. This building seeing a lot of hoops over the years. 3 Western Conference Finals. Only NBA Finals here in Portland were literally next door at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. As Ingram's N1 free throw is good. Larry Nance Jr. is checked in. Ingram's got 11 first quarter points. Pels are on a 14-2 run here, lead at 27-12. Johnson guarded by Herb Jones, right side, drives into the lane, spins right, and puts it up short. Rebound, Nance had it on the deck and then pushed it to Dyson Daniels. Chests it to Herb Jones, left wing. Larry now getting into the front court. It's 5-on-5. Daniels to Ingram. Richardson's in the right corner. Back to Ingram. Chests it to Daniels, left wing 3. Oh, yes. Aussie, oi, oi, oi. Did that young man need that shot? My heavens. It has been a while 30-12 New Orleans, 17-2 run. Johnson hounded in the near corner, and it's out of bounds. Great job, Ingram and Nance. Johnson couldn't control it, and then finally the ball hit the sideline on the right, and it's a turnover for the Blazers. So, and I'm looking at Dyson Daniels shaking his head, walking off the court, and Garrett Temple, give him a little encouragement with a pat on the back. Pels have held Portland to 5 straight empty possessions. So subs back in now. McCollum, Marshall, Ingram, Richardson, Nance on the floor for the Pels, who have a 30-12 lead here in the first. 1:35 left in the quarter. Ingram drives on Knox. Get it down low right through the hands of Josh Richardson. You better be ready the way Ingram is dealing the basketball. Now, if Ingram gets a turnover on that, and he will, that is not right. That should have been caught by Richardson. Ingram has played so well, not turning the ball over. Reddish to the rack. That got laid in past Nance. Nance was there, and somehow the layup avoided him. So it's 30-14. It's first points for Portland in quite some time. McCollum, two-man game with Nance. Drives with the left hand. CJ underneath. Dish it to Nance, and he lays it in over John Butler, who just checked in, former Pelican legend. Now a two-way player for the Trailblazers. I mean, he is a fungo. 7'1", 190 pounds. Johnson, right wing three. Too strong. Rebound. Tipped by Richardson, taken by Nance. But again, John Butler Jr. on the floor just because the Blazers don't have anybody left. Ingram pops one from the nail. Over Butler, nothing but net for Brandon Ingram. He's got 13. The Pels have a 20-point first quarter lead at 34-14. Shot clock, game clock, 11 seconds apart. Johnson still in the center circle. Richardson on the switch. Johnson, get it near side, tipped by Najee Marshall, out of bounds. That pass was intended for Jabari Walker. So the Pels, who get it done deflection-wise, 16.5 a game, get one right there. Shot clock at 3. Johnson drives on CJ, pops one top of the key. Too strong. Josh Richardson tapped the rebound to Ingram. Still got time. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Now 5. Ingram front court right. Get it to Richardson. Right corner 3 at the buzzer. He's short, and that will do it. But a very business-like effort for New Orleans against an extremely shorthanded team. The Pelicans did exactly what you want them to do. Get out big early. That's what we have here in Portland. After one, it's the Pelicans 34, the Blazers 14. Back with quarter number 2 after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Pelicans fans, your first bet with Caesars Sportsbook is on us. Up to $1,250. Download the app using promo code PelicansULL and then place your first bet. If you win, congrats. But if not, you'll get your wager back as a free bet. Open to new users in Louisiana who are 21 or older. Not available in prohibited parishes. Licensed through Horseshoe, Bossier City, and Harrah's, New Orleans. If qualifying bet loses, bet amount returned as a credit. Must use within 14 days. See Caesars.com/promos for full terms. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-777-0-STOP.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
Shania Twain.
Let's go, girls.
Live in concert. The Queen of Me Tour. Smoothie King Center, July 24th. Shania Twain. With special guest Mickey Guyton. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The highly anticipated album, Queen of Me, is available everywhere February 3rd. For more, visit ShaniaTwain.com.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Get the most up-to-the-minute stats, play-by-play, live game broadcast, and more with the Pelicans mobile app.
All right, Pelicans hold the Blazers to 14 points. That ties a season low. The Pelicans, remember back in the good old days in October, on opening night, held the Brooklyn Nets to 14 first quarter points. By the way, that's a season low point total for the Blazers as well, 14 in the first, but they've done it 3 times. So the Pels, combining offense and defense, New Orleans 63.6% from the floor, only took 5 threes, made 2 of them. 16 points in the paint. Pels moving right to left in the red Statement Edition uniforms. Marshall, Nance, McCollum, who just turned it over, taken away by Drew Eubanks. There's Reddish, a little crossover, jump feed right corner, Knox. Up top, Eubanks drives into the paint and will dunk it in over Trey Murphy. So McCollum immediately turns it over on that first possession, and they get points out of it. That's 3 turns for New Orleans. He nearly turned it over again. Now to Najee. Najee, dotted line, jumper, good. So Marshall, who had 8 points in L.A., averaging 9.5 a game, gets his first 2. Pels up 36-16. Reddish around Eubanks, drives in and fouled by Nance, and he'll float it up off the window and in. And 1. I don't think Larry agrees with this call very much. He definitely bumped Reddish. Nance, their former Blazer, obviously came over in the trade last year, along with McCollum. So knows the surroundings here very well. Reddish, free throw is good. So Cam's got 5 points, and it's 36-19 here. 10:50 to go, second quarter. Richardson, Marshall, Nance, McCollum, and Murphy for the Pels. Nance right elbow. Cross court to Murphy. Catch and shoot, left corner 3. Nope. Weak side rebound taken by Najee. Up top, CJ. Straightaway 3. Got it. Second chance points for New Orleans. So you keep it alive and get the bucket. CJ's got 5. Keon Johnson, can't happen. Coast to coast. No defense whatsoever. He just took the inbounds and went all the way. So his first 2. Now McCollum. Cut off by Sharpe. Got a pick from Nance. Left angle 3. Too strong off the heel. Rebound Keon Johnson. Pels up 39-21. 2 minutes gone in the second quarter. And now Johnson splits defenders and lays it in. Pels defense has been lax here to start the second quarter. Jonas Valanciunas about to check back in. Marshall into Larry up top. Shovels it to McCollum. Picked up by Sharpe. Now Trey drives and double clutches and throws it down with 2 hands. Oh my heavens, he levitated. Just like that. And then we don't get back. So much for that highlight. Kevin Knox with a catch and a dunk. So Gus, I know you're going to cut that highlight. Forget about it. We don't get back defensively. And Willie Green disgustedly takes a timeout. 9:33 left, second quarter. Pelicans 41, Portland 25 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
When enterprises need scalable, high-performance solutions for managing petabytes of data, they turn to Panzura. Panzura transforms enterprise storage from an unmanageable and expensive data swamp where you can't find, trust, or easily use the files you need into the most secure and easy-to-use data management platform on the planet. Panzura lets entire enterprises work together like everyone's in the same room while keeping data under control and safe from ransomware. Panzura, the leader in cloud data management.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, You heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your three-point shot.
From local town councils to Capitol Hill, agents who are realtors are standing up for what's right. We're here protecting property rights. Here advocating for the issues that affect our neighborhoods. Here championing fair and equitable housing for all. Because we are realtors, bound by a code of ethics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all. Here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
All right, so Graf, we're taking a look at the Western Conference games, really. Jazz and Suns tied at 78, $1:45 left in the third. T-Wolves lead the Kings 36-28 in the second. Back to you.
Yikes. Minnesota beat Golden State yesterday in San Francisco, now leads Sacramento. Sacramento actually trying to clinch a playoff berth for the first time since 2006. As Marshall, my goodness, we don't get it across the timeline. So since the second quarter started, the Pelicans' defense has gone away, and now we don't cross mid-court after a timeout. Things that make you go, Pels have been outscored 11-7 here to start the second quarter. 41-25 New Orleans, 9:15 left, and then Drew Eubanks just turns it right back over as he tried to get Kevin Knox near sideline. So both teams trade really bad TOs. Now McCollum, front court, get it down low to Jonas. Oh, he threw it back out. He had a dunk. Now we whip it around. Richardson, left wing three, good. Najee Marshall was screaming for the basketball, and Richardson says, why? I am on fire right now. 44-25. Johnson for three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Jonas. That is his seventh board already. McCollum, Valanciunas, Richardson, Marshall, and Murphy on the floor for the Pels. CJ, one-on-one with Sharpe. Drives in. Lefty floater just below the dotted line is good. And Shaedon Sharpe already with 2 personal fouls in this one, had to back off. Johnson into the lane and floats it in. That is 3 times now after a make. Portland has gone coast to coast unencumbered for a bucket. 46-27. Portland's got 20 points in the paint. CJ for 3. Got it. Left angle. No passes needed. So McCollum heating it up a little bit here. He's in double figures with 10. Pels are 5 of 10 from distance. We got an offensive foul. Back the other way is Sharpe with an illegal screen on McCollum. And that is 3 on Shaedon Sharpe. And he's going to have to come out. As Nasir Little will check in. And now Ryan Arcidiacono likewise for the Blazers. Again, they only have 9 available players, folks. The Pels have played 9 to this point. All have scored. Ingram and McCollum in double figures. 13 for BI, McCollum with 10. Murphy, Jones, Richardson with 5 points apiece. Pels up 49-27, 7:55 left second quarter. Murphy, between circles, McCollum. One-on-one with Reddish. Oh, Valanciunas just got clocked in the face by Eubanks. Cleared a screen. McCollum nearly traveled. Got it to CJ, top of the key. And now we got a foul anyway on Jonas, who is furious. Because Drew Eubanks hit him in the face about 10 seconds earlier. That might have been a retaliation for Jonas. And, of course, the guy who retaliates always gets the foul. So Pels turn it over for the 5th time. And it's Blazer ball moving left to right in the City Edition uniforms. Arcidiacono, left elbow, spins out of it, gets it to Nasir Little, spins left into the lane, took some steps, lefty layup, got the roll. Eubanks was going to dunk it in anyway, even if it was no good. 49-29. Trey, right corner 3, catch and shoot, too strong. Weak side rebound, Kevin Knox. So Murphy starts out 1 of 4, and now we got an offensive foul going back the other way. It was called by Jason Goebel. who was well away from the basketball. They called it on Kevin Knox, who pushed off Najee Marshall. And again, Goebel called that foul. He was nowhere near it, but I don't know what the crowd was looking at. Knox definitely extended that right arm. So Kevin Knox, first foul. Now McCollum. Get it to CJ. Picked up by Archie Diacono. Low post left now. Jonas, he is doubled. Now Najee, skip it left. Oh, Ingram can't catch it. Brandon just checked in the ball game, and that went through his hands out of bounds. Archie Diacono, front court right. Get it to Eubanks, right elbow. Shovels it to Knox. Got a pick. Bounce feed to Eubanks. He'll make that all day, but he missed that one. He back tapped it right to Richardson. He had that right-hand floater, which he is so adept at. Pels up by 20. Ingram, one-on-one with Little. Ball over his head, looking for a cutter. Won't get it. He'll drive. He'll spin. Now he's doubled. Skip past to McCollum. Ball hit the top of somebody's head to Valanciunas. Get it down low. Najee. Floater won't go. Najee got to drive that. He took a 5-foot baseline floater, and he missed it. Now Knox, front court right, drives into the lane, took some steps and lays it in. So Kevin Knox with 6 points. 6:10 to go in the second. Pels up 49-31. Little raggedy basketball there the last couple of minutes. McCollum right elbow. Pop a jumper. Nope. Tipped up Jonas. Got the rebound. One dribble. Spins left. He missed that one too. Taken by Knox. Better watch out. Coast to coast. Bumped. Lost it out of bounds. Off of Ingram. Boy, Jonas is furious. So the Pels have missed 2 gimmies in their last 2 offensive possessions. They still lead by 18 here. All right, Samari Walker in. Cam Reddish in. For the Blazers, Dyson Daniels will come in for New Orleans. Archie Diacono, left baseline. Skip it to Walker, right corner. Drives into the paint. Floats it up, left-hand hook short. Jonas tips the rebound to himself. He's got 9 boards in the first half. Now Jonas up top. Chest it to Ingram. Drives left baseline. Avoids contact. Kick it to Najee. Extra pass Dyson. Right wing 3. That's an air ball. It lands out of bounds. So the Pels now have 5 straight empty possessions offensively. Knox for 3 up top. Nope. Long rebound. Herb Jones just checked in. 49-31 Pels, 5:15 left in the second quarter. Pels have led from the opening tip. They get back going offensively here. Jonas at the free throw line. One dribble, lost it, got it back. Right corner Dyson, left-hand drive to the paint, kick it to Najee. Najee drives, he's cut off by Archie Diacono. Forced him out of bounds, and then Najee had nowhere to go. Throws it off of Kevin Knox's shin out of bounds. But the Pelicans offense right now is stuck in neutral. Not a lot of ball movement at all. 1.1 left on the shot clock. So unless you're going to avoid a turnover here, you got to get basically a quick catch and shoot. Inbound to Ingram, got to put it up. 15-foot baseline jumper, no good. Weak side rebound taken by Reddish. He got pushed from behind by Murphy. Thought he stepped out of bounds. Well, he did because Trey pushed him. So that is Murphy's second, team second, and we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:52 left in the second. We have hit a speed bump here in the Northwest. Pels offense has slowed down considerably. Still, though, with a 49-31 lead back after this on the Pels Radio Network.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
If you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything, their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2.5 hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
We've got holiday specials and guest comedian takeovers.
I've got something to say.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, or anytime on the SXM app.
I mean, do you love baseball.
Opening day is coming, and SiriusXM has all the bases covered. You'll hear every MLB game on your radio and your hometown announcers on the SXM app.
Houston Astros, do it again.
And get expert analysis plus interviews with managers and players on MLB Network Radio.
This is Aaron Boone, manager of the New York Yankees.
Dodgers fans, this is Mookie Betts.
Catch it all on Channel 89 and the SXM app.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Out of here! Go, hey, Ohtani!
To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Saints seats.
All right, Pels have hit a bit of a drought here offensively. Have not scored since the 8-minute, 12-second mark. So coming off 3.5 minutes, New Orleans still leading Portland 49-31. Portland not exactly ripping it up either here in Rip City. 1 of 12 from distance, including 9 in a row. They're at 42.4%. Pels are still at 55.6% from the floor and 5 of 12 from 3. Reddish, Knox, Archie Diacono, Walker, and Little for the Trailblazers. Knox right angle 3. That it's too strong, but it's so bad that Little is able to run it down. Now Archie Diacono. Between circles, chest it to Reddish. Little stutter step, baseline jumper, no, tipped up, no, and taken by Dyson Daniels. 3-on-2 break. Herb Jones. No look to nobody. What are we doing down there? Out of bounds, baseline left. Man. Pels have turned it over now 7 times in this game. Murphy, Valanciunas, Daniels, Jones, and Ingram for New Orleans. Archie Diacono, 1-on-1, got a pick from Walker, bounce feed to Reddish, drives to the paint, floats it up off the glass and in. That's a tough shot for Cam Reddish. He's got 9 points in this game. Now Ingram, jump feed, taken away by Little. Pels cannot put the ball in the bucket. Little coast to coast, whip it right corner, Knox to the paint, 10-footer, good. So the Blazers are creeping back in it because the Pels can't score. Literally, 8-0 run. It's been 4+ minutes since the Pels have a point. Murphy. We got a charge. Trey's got 3 fouls now. Archie Diacono flop. And now you have given Portland life. They were dead in the water after 1 quarter, and now they think that they can come back. Willie Green doesn't like the call, but it was a good call. So Shaedon Sharpe into the ball game. Now for Portland, Trey's got to sit with 3 fouls. So Archie Diacono will bring it into the front court. Sharpe's got 3 fouls as well, by the way. Sharpe guarded by Herb. Hook pass to Little up top. Little drives on McCollum all the way in. Good strip by McCollum with that right hand out of bounds. Little thought he got fouled. He is pleading with Jonathan Sterling to no avail. Shot clock at 6. And New Orleans led by as many as 22 and then decided not to score anymore. The lead has been cut to 14. Archie Diacono to Little, left elbow, pop the jumper. That's too strong. It hit the glass on the fly, taken by Brandon Ingram. Can somebody score, please? Ingram crosses over, takes some steps, 10-footer. Asking ye shall receive, Brandon Ingram. 15 for BI, and it stops the 8-0 run. 51-35. 2:45 left in the half. Reddish, deep left wing. Richardson on the closeout, splits defenders. Oh, he walked. They didn't call it. Little for three. No. Ball on the deck. Walker got it back, and then Valanciunas blocked the dunk attempt by Little. Back the other way, McCollum. Get it to Ingram, left of the top. Wide open three. Nope. Oh, it goes in anyway. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That ball hit the rim 4 times and went down. When you're living right, and that's what Brandon Ingram's doing right now, those are the bounces that you get. Reddish, short corner right to Walker. Ingram's got 18 now after that three. Walker. Oh, another block, Valanciunas to McCollum. CJ front court left. Is this the stop and pop? No, he's going to wait for help. CJ still dribbling with a right hand. 1:50 left in the quarter. McCollum low post left Jonas. One-on-one with Little. Running into the lane. Threw it to nobody. Richardson was right baseline, went into the lane. Again, Jonas just should go up with that. He's got a right-hand hook. And I get it, he's looking for the extra pass, but it's not necessary. 10 first half turnovers for New Orleans. 54-35 Pels, 1:40 to go in the second. Sharpe looking to get free in the wing. Got a feed from Eubanks, and then Sharpe is freed up by a screen by Drew Eubanks, who gets called for the offensive foul on the illegal screen. Look, that's 4 illegal screens tonight combined. So they're calling it here tonight. I saw a bunch in that Golden State Minnesota game. Pels up 19, 90 seconds left in the second. Ingram, bumped by Reddish, chest it to Richardson, left corner three, splash. Find the open man, knock it down. 3 assists for Ingram. Richardson's got 8, and the Pels are on an 8-0 run. Back up by 22. 3-ball knocks in front of our bench. No, rebound Jonas. Valanciunas has 11 rebounds already. McCollum, left block, spins out of trouble. Foul anyway. And that is going to be, let's see, they got a trio of Blazers to pick from. It's on Shaedon Sharpe. Wow. That's 4 on Sharpe. But again, what are you going to do if you're Chauncey Billups? They don't have anybody on the bench. Let's see if John Butler comes in. That's the first in the last 2 minutes. No free throws. Now Jonas. There's Archie Diacono just flopped. They didn't call it. CJ left corner three. No. Weak side rebound knocks and a technical. And I don't blame him. That is a technical foul on the Blazers. Is that on Yusuf Nurkic, who is inactive tonight? So they call it on the bench. Nurkic in street clothes, along with Dame Little. They actually called, or Damian Lillard, they called the technical on Nasir Little, not Nurkic. So Ingram at the free throw line for the Tech. Yep, he missed it. Well, that's the first free throw that Ingram has missed in over a week. It was bound to happen at some point. I didn't jinx it. So they get away with the Tech because you don't get the point out of it. Now you've got 52.3 seconds left in this half. It's been pretty raggedy, folks, you got to admit. However, I mean, you're just playing a team that doesn't have the available bodies. Portland has not scored since the 3-minute 45-second mark of this second. There's 45 seconds left, so 3 minutes game time, not Dame time. Reddish for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Jonas is 12th. Get it to Ingram. You got a 2-for-1 here. Ingram crosses over Thibault, gets to the top of the key, pops the jumper, no. Tipped up Jonas, no. Foul on the floor, no. As Jonas tried to put it back up and in 3 times, missed the ball, but he was fouled from behind on the 3rd attempt and will go to the free throw line. But Valanciunas, I'll tell you what, his season high in rebounds is 19. he is well on his way tonight, because he's got 13 in the first half. Now, he's still got 6 points to get for his double-double. He's got an opportunity here with 28.4 seconds left as he misses the free throw. So the Pels have missed 2 straight free throws after hitting their first 4. Pels up by 22 here, 57-35. This has got to be a season low allowed in points and a half for New Orleans. Not the second. Yep, season low's 38. So if Portland hits a 3, which I would imagine they're going to at least attempt one here, they're going to tie it. Arcidiacono, center circle, shot clock at 7, game clock at 10. Crosses over, drives to the rack. Off the glass, no, because C.J. McCollum blocked it with his left hand. He tried for the window, and McCollum had other ideas. So 1.9 on the shot clock, 6.2 on the game clock. Arcidiacono baseline right. Floated out long to Eubanks. Deep 3. No. Rebound Ingram with 2. With 1. Half court. Air ball. So the Pels allow a season low 35 points to the Portland Trailblazers in the first half. Pels get 58 on the board despite being pretty raggedy offensively. But you hold Portland scoreless the final 3:45. And the previous low for first half points for the Trailblazers was 46. So you better that by 11 defensively. Good start here. 24 down, 24 to go. Pels trying to take care of business. When we come back, send it back to New Orleans. Gus Catgill in the studios in the Smoothie King Center. Your score, New Orleans 58, Portland 35. Gus returns after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more, and I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel, then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit auctioner.org/sportsmedicine.
Time now for Pelicans at the Half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Catgill.
You know, Joe, I can get used to this. And what I mean by that is Pelicans once again coming out and taking care of business in the first quarter.
TCB, baby.
I love it. 34-14. That ties a season low in opponents' totals and the end of the first quarter. The first game of the season, Pelicans held the Nets to 14. They do it again tonight here and lead at halftime 58-35. And also not only the offense was cooking, but the defense as well.
Jonas shovels to Herb. And a pick from Jonas. Herb, top of the key. Get it down low to Jonas. Beautiful pass over the outstretched fingertips of Eubanks. Catch for Jonas and the dunk. And I could see Jonas telling Herb, good pass. Celtics have only taken 2 threes, and they're not going to need one here. There's Ingram to the rack. Lay it in off the window. So New Orleans now 8 points in the paint of the 13. Healthy 15-10. Now Johnson down low, intercepted by Valanciunas. And it's to CJ, front court right. Drives on Johnson to the rack and lays it in. More defense leading the offense by Sharpe. Now Trey drives in, double clutches and throws it down with 2 hands. Oh my heavens, he levitated. Just like that.
And Brandon Ingram leads everybody with 18 points. CJ McCollum has 10. Trey, Jonas, Herb with 5. Off the bench, Josh Richardson has 8 points. Dyson Daniels, 3. Larry Nance, Najee Marshall with 2. Pelicans shooting 54% from the field, 43% from distance, 7-16. They lead at 58-35 at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM is the home for the best in podcasts, like Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen.
I talk to the most brilliant, political, and controversial minds in the world. It's Alan Dershowitz, Andrew Yang, the one and only Henry Winkler, Nicole Wallace, Ellie Honig, the notorious Cenk Uygur. And we dig into the dark underbelly of American politics. This man is still creating chaos that will ultimately dictate the fate of his entire party.
Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen is available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win in fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Shohei Ohtani. To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
SiriusXM presents a brand new show, The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio is all about mass incarceration, criminal justice reform, and paving the road to success.
Each week, we'll bring you stories with entrepreneurs, celebrities, and even some politicians who are changing the game on criminal justice.
Hey, what's up, world? This is Sway Calloway. Check out my friends Chris Redness and Maserati E. They're the new hosts of The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio, Saturdays at noon East on Triumph, SiriusXM 111, or anytime on the SXM app.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win in fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Shohei Ohtani.
To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go the hat trick.
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne.
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise.
and international icons,
Messi! Oh, my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Sacramento and Phoenix to win tonight. And also the Bulls, 34-29. They lead. It's still early in the game, 11:07 to play in the second at the Clippers. So we want the Clippers to lose, the T-Wolves to lose, and the Jazz to lose. You got that all?
Hell of a wish list. Let's go.
It is what it is. Mavericks didn't do so well on our wish list. They won 127-104 at Indiana. More to come on the Pelicans Radio Network.
AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Learn more at careforla.com. That's careforla.com.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy,
Buries it for three.
The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit ochsner.org/sportsmedicine.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
When making a real estate purchase, partner with an agent who is a realtor. We're experts in what we do, with access to exclusive tools and proprietary market data. We're Realtors, members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Welcome back to Pelicans at the Half. Here's Gus Kattengo.
So your leading scorer is Brandon Ingram, the reigning Western Conference Player of the Week.
Somebody score, please. Ingram crosses over, takes some steps, 10-footer. Asking ye shall receive, Brandon Ingram.
Pelicans have led by 23. It's 58-35. Your halftime score. Don't worry. It's still a very close game per Ty Graffinini. He'll have the call next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM is the home for the best in podcasts, like Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen.
They talk to the most brilliant, political, and controversial minds in the world. It's Alan Dershowitz, Andrew Yang, the one and only Henry Winkler, Nicole Wallace, Ellie Honig, the notorious Cenk Uygur. And we dig into the dark underbelly of American politics. This man is still creating chaos that will ultimately dictate the fate of his entire party.
Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen is available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Shohei Ohtani.
To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
Comedy Central Radio brings you the biggest names in comedy. All day long, you'll hear the best stand-up comedy from Comedy Central's massive library.
If you ever ask an adult what they did over the weekend and they say they didn't do anything, their faces light up.
Every weeknight, you'll hear 2.5 hours of comedy for your drive home.
The other day, I got jealous of a dog's thigh gap. I'm not proud of that.
We've got holiday specials and guest comedian takeovers.
I've got something to say.
Comedy Central Radio, Sirius XM 95, or anytime on the SXM app.
I mean, do you love baseball? Opening day is coming, and SiriusXM has all the bases covered.
It's Trotter here!
You'll hear every MLB game on your radio and your hometown announcers on the SXM app.
Every Houston Astros, do it again!
And get expert analysis plus interviews with managers and players on MLB Network Radio.
This is Aaron Boone, manager of the New York Yankees.
Dodgers fans, this is Mookie Betts.
Catch it all on Channel 89 and the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From goal-scoring marvels
Haaland scores the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey, the UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Or action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Shania Twain.
Let's go, girls.
Live in concert. The Queen of Me Tour. Smoothie King Center, July 24th. Shania Twain. With special guest Nikki Guyton. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The highly anticipated album, Queen of Me, is available everywhere February 3rd. For more, visit ShaniaTwain.com.
All right, we get set to start the third quarter. Todd Raffanini with you here at the Moda Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Pels with a 58-35 lead. It will be New Orleans basketball moving left to right with the red Statement Edition uniforms, black City Edition unis for the Blazers. As the Pels this year are 5-9 on the road with those red unis. So you've got your starting five on the floor. C.J. McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Jonas Valanciunas, Herb Jones, and Trey Murphy. Ingram had 18 first-half points. McCollum drives into the lane, off the glass, got the roll over Drew Eubanks, who had 6 blocked shots yesterday against Oklahoma City. So McCollum now, he's got 12, and it's 60-35, Pels' largest lead. We've got Thibault, Eubanks, who just floats one up short. Rebound, Eubanks took it away from Jonas. Got fouled, threw it up off the front iron. So Jonas, who had 13 first-half rebounds, just got outworked there. Eubanks wanted it, and he got it. So he'll get a couple of free throws. Free throws were at a bare minimum in the first half. Pels had 7 attempts, and the Blazers had 3. Eubanks, first free throw is good. They let a lot of contact go down low. Pels had 26 points in the paint in the first half. The Blazers, 28. Eubanks got them both. So 8 points for Drew Eubanks. Undrafted. Local kid, went to Oregon State. Ingram, right elbow. Well, had Jonas, but he didn't get it to him. Now Murphy, right wing. Between circles, McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Not a lot of ball movement. CJ floats what? Short. And it's tipped and it's taken by Thibault. Pels' offense just has not looked like what we have seen in the last couple of weeks in this winning streak. Not tonight, at least. Little reverses course. Kick it out to Archie Diacono for 3. No. Off the heel. Rebound by Sharpe. Off the glass and in. That is twice now the Pels have been outworked on the rebounding side. And then Ingram takes matters into his own hands again. Drives into the lane and finger rolls it over the front iron. Pels have allowed 8 second chance points now to the Blazers. 62-39. Little underneath. Kick it out to Thibault. Little stutter step. Right block to Eubanks in the lane. Couple left shoulder. Spins left and lays it in around Jonas. Double figures for Drew Eubanks, who averages 6 points. He's got 10. CJ, left block. Down low, Jonas. Boy, he got grabbed by Archie Diacono. Jonas looked around. No big men were around. And then Archie Diacono said, you're going to have to earn these, big man. He just grabbed him, arm barred him. So Valanciunas tonight, 1 of 2 at the free throw line. He's got 5 points and 13 rebounds. So Valanciunas now 1 of 3 at the free throw line. He is not very happy with himself. Pels up 62-41. 9:49 to go in the third. Not that one. So Pels up 22. Arcidiacono, Thibault, Eubanks, Little, and Sharpe for the Blazers. Sharpe's got 4 fouls he's playing with. Little underneath the arc, drives, kicked it off his foot, taken by McCollum, 3-on-2. CJ, alley-oop, Trey catches and lays it in. Not a dunk, but a beautiful pass nonetheless. So good lead there by McCollum. Now Eubanks, as you turn defense to offense yet again. 16 points off turnovers for New Orleans as you force 9 of them. Eubanks right of the lane. Left-hand drive to the nail. Leave it for Arcidiacono. Pops a free throw line jumper. No, beautiful, beautiful box out by Herb, and Jonas takes the rebound as 14. Now McCollum, 2-man game with Jonas, goes up for the layup, stripped by Thibault and out of bounds, baseline left. So Pels ball, 16 on the shot clock. And Herb Jones going to inbound it. Chest it to Ingram at the free throw line. Pops the jumper and hits it. And Chauncey Billups goes, hey, fellas, what in the world was that? That literally looked like it was practice. And Shaedon Sharpe's get a little talking to from Chauncey Billups after the timeout. The teams go to their respective benches. We'll take it with them. 8:52 left, third quarter. Pels now largest lead. It's 26, 67-41 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Get one game parlay insurance at BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. Place an NBA one-game parlay wager with 4 legs or more, and if you miss one leg, you'll receive the $25 back in bonus bets. BetMGM and GameSense remind you to play responsibly and offer resources to help you make appropriate choices. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Samstown Shreveport Casino.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Paramore in North America. This is why I don't leave the July 6th at Smoothie King Center. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Paramore with special guests Skulls and the Linda Lindas. Paramore's new album, This Is Why, available February 10th. Paramore returns to North America.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Let's go, Pels. You're listening to the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action. Here's Todd Graffanini.
For 23-24 available, offer unique benefits. Purchase or renew your full season ticket plan now. Receive Pelicans bonus bucks, credits for game day merchandise and concessions. Visit Pelicans.com to purchase or renew your tickets today. Blazers ball out of the break. Moving right to left. Pels have a 9-6 advantage in the third quarter. and lead 67-41. Keon Johnson is checked in for the Blazers. He'll take a left corner three. That's short. Rebound, Trey Murphy, who ran it down in front of Johnson. Trey running the break into the front court, but not help. And now he waits for Ingram now, who's got it. Ingram, one-on-one with Little. Got a pick from Jonas. Kick it to CJ. Shot fake on Eubanks. Drives in. And a wonderful reverse scooping layup with a right hand for CJ McCollum. Some oohs and ahs here at the Moda Center. Very athletic play for Christian James. 69-41. 8:05 left in the third. Little, hook pass to Johnson. Little stutter step drive and lost it out of bounds, and nobody touched it. Turnover number 10 for Portland. So the Pels defense has been outstanding in this game. Now they've been helped by some very poor shooting by Portland, but that's a them problem. Herb, high pass to Ingram, who caught it above the free throw line. He'll pop the jumper. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Shaedon Sharpe. Tiptoeing the baseline to save it. Now front court, Little. Drives on Trey. Leans in. Didn't get the roll. Rebound, Valanciunas, his 15th. And now we got a loose ball foul on Eubanks, who I don't know why he was fronting Valanciunas in the backcourt in the lane. And that's what happened. That's his second. And the second team foul for the Blazers. Again, they've let a lot go here tonight of these officials. Not that I'm complaining, just they let them play. Been called both ways. Ingram one-on-one with Eubanks. Takes him off the dribble. Drives in. Finger roll layup. No, but there's Jonas. Clean up on aisle 17. So Valanciunas now 8 points and 16 rebounds. And the Pels are up by 30. Johnson underneath, bounce feed to Little, left corner three, and finally, the Portland Trailblazers have made a three. They were once 1 for 3 to start the ball game. That was their first make in 16 after they missed 16 in a row, and then we turn it over. Or do we? It's a deflected pass from Brandon Ingram. But they had gone 16 attempts without making a three until Little just buried one there, his first three in 5 attempts. So the Pels up now 71-44. Herb baseline left. Get it out long to McCollum. Chest it to Herb in the corner. Back to CJ. Left wing three. Nope. Couldn't be more wide open. Rebound Sharpe. Johnson coast to coast. Pump by McCollum. I think that was a frustration foul by McCollum. So we're not going to see the 21 made threes we saw on Saturday night. Pels just a little off the mark, even though, I guess we got spoiled the other night because the Pels are at 41%. It's not like they're having a bad shooting night. And we just saw them rain from everywhere in LA. Little, left free throw line extended. Now crosses over into the lane. Skip it to Sharpe right wing. Shot clock at 8. Post down low. Eubanks lost it, got it back. One-on-one with Valanciunas. Powers up. Missed the lefty floater. And Eubanks, again, he's got that look in his eye. He's not going to pass it. He's just going to take it to the rim. So that's Valanciunas' third foul. Let's see if Willie Green makes a move here. With 6:22 left in the quarter. First free throw, Eubanks is good. So he is the Blazer leading scorer. He's got 11. Reddish has 9 off the bench. That's pretty much it. Got them both. Like I said, they got 9 available players. It's not like they're going to empty their bench. This is their bench. 71-46. So it's a 5-0 run here after you had the 30-point lead. Jonas doubled. Throw it to nobody. I mean, that was airmailed. Intended for Murphy in the near sideline, and that went into the third row, literally below me. Yikes. I don't think Jonas is going out for quarterback anytime soon. Reddish weaves through. Lefty layup, too easy. 7-0 run for the Blazers. (71-48). CJ for 3. Yep. Left wing. 1-on-5. Why pass it? So McCollum with 17 now. He's third game back in his old arena. By the way, McCollum's got 8 assists, so he's on double-double watch. Pels back up 74-48. Eubanks into the lane, spins right, throws up the hook, too strong. Rebound Jonas, that's his 17th. Outlet to Murphy, to McCollum. CJ drives center of the lane. And we'll back it out now with Sharpe. Get it to Jonas, hand it off back to McCollum. Drives into the lane, scooping ready layup, no, tipped up and in by Valanciunas. Give him his double-double. His 6th in a row. His 40th this year. And now Jonas is 1 rebound away from a season-high 19. 76-48. Reddish between circles, got a pick from Eubanks. Boy, he dribbled it high. They let it go. Scooped it to Little right through his hands. There's Murphy with a steal, drives in. Oh, my goodness, he got fouled from behind by Little. I heard the smack from up here as Murphy was going to throw that thing down, and Little said, you're going to have to earn it, Trey. So the Pels was the 11th turnover of the night. Boy, Murphy's got to wave that right wing back to some feeling here after he got hit from behind by Nasir Little. So Trey, who is 5th in the league in free throw percentage, knocks the first one down, maintaining it 91%. Jabari Walker, Kevin Knox in for the Blazers. Pels with a 77-48 lead. 4:35 left in the third. Murphy, after the 32-point effort on Saturday, now has 9 as he knocks both free throws in. Trey's 1 for 4 from distance tonight. Johnson, Sharpe, Walker, Reddish, Knox for the Blazers. Sharpe, mid-range, air ball, right free throw line extended, rebound Ingram. Ingram front court, puts the brakes on. Waving Jonas down low. Picked up his dribble. Skip it left corner, Trey. Catch and shoot 3. That is way off the mark. Rebound, Knox tipped it away from Valanciunas. It ain't Trey's night. Sharpe, bumped by Daniels. Lays it, no. Rebound Jonas is 19th. Up the floor, Herb to Ingram. Stutter step drive in. That's not a goaltend. Thank you. Why did it have to be called by Jason Goebel, who was at half court? I could see that from up here. That ball hit the glass first. I mean, pretty evident. And it's 80-48. Pels on a 9-0 run, and it's our largest lead of the night. 32 points. Johnson, left block, spins left, spins right, cut off by Dyson, get it to Walker in the lane, missed the shot, and Jonas, his 20th rebound of the night. Season high. Herb, oh, nearly walked. Not an offensive foul anyway. That offensive possession was going nowhere fast. And we turn it over. So here's Larry Nance and Josh Richardson in. Valanciunas and Murphy out. 3:28 left in the third quarter. By the way, if you were wondering, and I know you are, Jonas's career high is 25 rebounds. Johnson crosses over Dyson, jump feeds in, and floats it off the glass. 80-50. 3 minutes left in the third. Dyson, low post left Ingram, guarded by Johnson, drives in, takes some steps, missed the shot, followed it up and in. Brandon Ingram off the glass. 26 points, 6 rebounds for BI. Now Johnson, dotted line, short. Got the roll, though, off the glass and in. Keon Johnson with 4 straight points. He's got 8 on the night. Ingram up top, Dyson. Fakes the 3. Drives in, spins right. Kick it out to Herb in the right corner, one-on-one with Walker. Now he'll get out to the wing, crosses him over. Drives in, get it down low to Dyson. Repost back to Herb. Lefty layup is good. Beautiful pass from Dyson Daniels. And Herb Jones now has 7 points, 84-52. Clock continuing to roll. 2:10 left in the third quarter. Keon Johnson with his heels in the center circle, now between circles. Got a pick from Sharpe. Chested out right corner Walker. Now back out long to Keon Johnson. 2 minutes to go in the third. 5 on the shot clock. 3-ball Johnson. That is short. Rebound tapped, I believe, by Knox. Nope. It's off of Nance, out of bounds. And we're going to have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 1:53 left third quarter. Pels are up by 32. 84-52. Back after these messages on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
Can you think any time throughout the course of where you've seen this many teams that are fighting for something? You're going to have some teams every year that are competing and fighting against each other, but this many teams that are doing it, I can't recall in recent memory.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, weekdays on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Out of here! Go, hey, Ohtani!
To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
SiriusXM presents a brand new show, The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio is all about mass incarceration, criminal justice reform, and paving the road to success.
Each week, we'll bring you stories with entrepreneurs, celebrities, and even some politicians who are changing the game on criminal justice.
Hey, what's up, world? This is Sway Calloway. Check out my friends Chris Redlitz and Maserati E. They're the new hosts of The Last Mile Radio.
The Last Mile Radio, Saturdays at noon East on Triumph, SiriusXM 111, or anytime on the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
A we'll never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Saints seats.
Todd Gravinini back in Portland. Oh, by the way, my partner, John DeShazier, yes, will join me in San Francisco tomorrow night. First road game of the year for JD, and he will be with us the rest of the way, home and road. That's great news for all involved. Good news here in Portland as the Pels lead 84-52. Unofficially, folks, that's a season low allowed for the Pels after 3 quarters. I mean, they don't have that stat, but there's no way. I mean, off the top of my head, Knox, right free throw line extended, jumper no good, rebound Najee Marshall. Pels are running, Ingram underneath, reverse layup is good, and a reverse layup with a left hand and a foul by John Butler Jr., who just checked in for the Blazers. So you've got Larry Nance Jr., Josh Richardson, Najee Marshall, Dyson Daniels, and Brandon Ingram. I would imagine Ingram's going to stay in here for a couple of more minutes and then grab some pine. Ingram's free throw, got it. He's got 29. Because, again, the Pels are playing Golden State tomorrow night in San Francisco. Knox for 3. No, off the heel. Rebound Dyson Daniels. Chested front court to Ingram. B.I. looking for 30. Stutter step on Reddish. No look past the Najee. Right corner. 1 dribble for 3. Nope. And a weak side rebound to Kevin Knox. Johnson, Knox, Reddish, Walker, and Butler. 3-ball Johnson. I mean, this is basically 1-on-5 here. There's not a lot of passing going on the Portland side. 87-55. That's the third made 3 of the night for the Blazers in 23 attempts. Ingram, again, looking for 30. He's got 10 30-point games this year. Oh, he nearly walked. Got it to Najee, drives right back in, and a block on Butler as the shot clock expires. We got bailed out. So John Butler Jr., all 7-1 of them, hacks Najee to the deck as the shot clock was running out. Anyway, Keon Johnson's got the last 7 points for the Blazers. They're going to challenge this. What are we doing? What are we doing? So 39.3 seconds left here in the third. Pels up 87-55.
Officials are reviewing the play to see if it occurred, the foul, before the end of the shot clock.
The answer is no. It should take you 2 seconds. Thank you very much, gentlemen. They were listening to me.
After review, the foul happened prior to shot clock.
Yeah,
2 shots.
I know, Eric Lewis. Thank you. Lewis and Ingram share a smile. All right, let's go, gents. 39.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Pels up 87-55. Pelicans group nights are a great way to celebrate a night out. Upcoming group nights include Faith and Family Night and St. Tammany Night. To get more info on all Pelicans group offers, visit pelicans.com/group. So Najee Marshall with a couple of free throws. First one is good. So Najee, 3 points, 2 rebounds. Matisse Thybulle in for the Blazers. Pels have led by as many as 35. Najee's second free throw rim blast good. And now it's 34 at 89-55. Johnson drives on Daniels underneath the hoop. Threw it right through hands, but right to Jabari Walker. Now up top, Thybulle for 3. Front iron, rebound Najee Marshall. And he'll get it to Dyson Daniels. Shot clock, game clock, about a second and a half apart, so you can run this down. As Willie Green says, back it out. And let's run it. Here with Dyson, back and forth, left and right hand dribble. 2-man game with Ingram, picked up his dribble. And Johnson lost it with Dyson. Just a really tough pass there. And we turn it over. They pointed the Pels' way. But now they switch the call. But again, it's a tough pass to handle for Ingram. 3.7, it's 3.6 on the clock. Inbound to Johnson. Splits defenders. Lefty layup at the buzzer, missed that. So ahead of the fourth. Pels up 89-55. Back after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Sirius XM NFL Radio is broadcasting live from the 2023 NFL Annual League Meeting in Phoenix, Arizona.
The job of the competition committee to look at these type of things.
We break down the latest rule changes and sit down with owners, coaches, and executives as they continue to build their rosters for the 2023 season.
This is what you get into this part of the business for, to be a part of these decisions.
There's a story for every team, and it unfolds right here on Sirius XM NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SXM app.
I mean, do you love baseball?
Opening day is coming, and SiriusXM has all the bases covered. You'll hear every MLB game on your radio and your hometown announcers on the SXM app.
Houston Astros, do it again!
And get expert analysis plus interviews with managers and players on MLB Network Radio.
This is Aaron Boone, manager of the New York Yankees.
Dodgers fans, this is Mookie Betts.
Catch it all on Channel 89 and the SXM app.
Hits One is where you find who's popping now.
And who's popping next?
Pop your mood with channels for discovery, your workouts, or top hits exclusively on the SXM app. Available anytime and anywhere. Just search Hits One.
Opening day is just days away, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning fantasy baseball team.
DeGrom scares me. Until he shows me that he can give me at least 20 starts, I want nothing to do with it.
Learn expert draft strategy from fantasy experts, former players, and executives.
It's the teams that have the best talent that fit together. That's how you win in fantasy, and that's how you win in reality.
Shohei Ohtani. To hear how the experts pick their team, just search Fantasy Drafts on the SXM app. Channel 87, your home for fantasy baseball.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
All right, back in Portland, Todd Graffinini with you. Gus and Joe staying up late in the studio back home. Stick around for Pelicans OT. Been talking with Andrew Lopez of ESPN.com. I mean, this is a game you got to look in the record books here. The Pels have only allowed 55 points through 3 quarters. That's without question a season low. And now you start looking at points allowed in a game, but of course you got 11 minutes and 50 seconds to go as John Butler's got it for the Blazers. Get it to Keon Johnson as the Blazers move right to left. Alley-oop, dunked in by Thibault. So you've got Valanciunas, Daniels, Murphy, Richardson, and Marshall for New Orleans. Pels are up by 32 with 11.5 to go. Jonas already his 40th double-double. Just got hacked on the right forearm by Jabari Walker as Jonas was doubled. That's Walker's first against son of Samaki, the famous Louisville Cardinal in the national championship. And we were looking at this franchise record for points allowed is 59. I don't think that's going to happen. Murphy drives past Knox, drives in, hangs in the air, didn't get the roll, but he'll go to the free throw line regardless. The Pelicans, again, since becoming the Pelicans, not the Hornets, the record is 74 points, holding an opponent to 74. And here's a crazy thing. First free throw, Trey is good. You did it twice. In one of the games, you actually lost. In March of 2015, you lost to the Phoenix Suns 74-72. Oh, Sean Kelly and John DeShazer, my goodness, I think I would have had a heart attack if I'd have watched that game. The other one, you won in January 2015, 99-74. So you've done it twice. Now Johnson, after Murphy made both free throws. Skip it to Butler, right corner 3. That's short. Weak side rebound, Jonas. That's his 21st. Again, his career high is 25. Marshall to Richardson. Whip it to Dyson Daniels. Drives into the lane. Blew the layup. Knocked out of bounds by Kevin Knox. Again, Dyson is trying, folks. It's just not happening. He tried to put a lot of English and spin on that layup. Shot clock was moving. They stop it and recycle it to 14. Najee, get it to Richardson. Now Jonas, right free throw line extended, shovels to Marshall. Got a pick from Jonas. Shot clock at 7. Najee drives into the paint. Jump feed out to Daniels. Extra pass, Trey, up top for 3. Nope. Rebound, Najee. Back up top, Trey. Another 3. It ain't his night. Rebound, Walker. And a loose ball foul on Jonas Valanciunas. Well, it's all evening out for Trey Murphy, who had the 3-point game of his life, literally, 2 nights ago. And now can't throw it in the Willamette River. Trey's 1 of 7 tonight, 11 points, 1 of 7 from 3. And Jonas has 5 fouls, by the way. Knox into the lane, lays it in around Jonas. 91-59, back the other way. Alley-oop! Najee Marshall, Trey Murphy, flush it down, 2 hands. Beautiful pass by Naj. The knife slicing through the defense, and a beautiful feed to Trey. Now Knox for 3. Got it. Right wing. So Kevin Knox in double figures. He leads the Blazers with 13 points. Richardson, center of the lane, literally kicked it out of bounds. I've actually watched Josh Richardson with some fancy footwork, kicking a basketball like it was a soccer ball during shoot-arounds in practice. He's flipping it on the top of his foot. 93-62. Jonas is out of the game. Larry Nance in now. Butler drives past Marshall. Baseline jumper. No. Rebound Larry Nance. Get it to Daniels. Bell's up 31 here. 9:20 to go. Najee cut off by Butler. Now he's going to drive on him anyway. Reverse layup is good. The exotic layup for Najee Marshall. Najee with 6. Johnson underneath the hoop. Oh, nearly stepped out of bounds and then did a reversal, of course, and then blocked. I didn't hear a whistle. You call that on Najee or Nance? You know what? I'm not going to complain, but there's no foul there. Nance blocked it clean. We're up 33. I'm not saying anything. I'll have enough complaining tomorrow night, San Francisco, believe you me. Free throw, Keon Johnson is good. Shaedon Sharpe will check in for Matisse Thybulle. And by the way, the Warriors are going to come in very angry after losing last night to the Timberwolves at home. Shout out Joel Myers. Second free throw around and out. 95-63 with 8:50 to go. Pels have gone wire to wire here tonight, as they did in Los Angeles. Trey, right baseline and Nance around the perimeter to Daniels. Now between circles, Richardson. Shot clock at 6. Josh, got a pick. Left wing, got to put it up with 1. Long 2. Got it. Left wing, he was straddling the arc. The toughest shot in the league. And he knocked it down. Double figures for Josh Richardson, who has really just been very good for New Orleans. He's averaging now 9 points in his last 7 ball games. 9 a game. Johnson down deep off the glass, no. And Dyson fouled him. These are mercy calls right now. Dyson's second. And Keon Johnson has had a nice game. 12 points, 4 assists. Johnson in his second year out of Tennessee. Season high 16, so he's going to scare that here tonight. 97-64. And Willie Green just kind of biding his time here. When to really empty the bench. With that game coming up tomorrow. Looking free throw Johnson's good. I would imagine he's going to wait to about the 6-minute mark. Trey, short corner right. Now he backs it out beyond the arc. 1-on-1 with Sharpe, with Butler. Good feed right through the hands of Larry Nance. Johnson lost it. Ball on the deck. Loose ball taken by Sharpe. 1-on-1 with Daniels. Pop a 3. Short. Rebound Najee on the move. Butler got back. Najee takes it. Leave it for the trailing Murphy. Lefty layup. Good and 1. And Najee loving that pass. Way to run the floor, Murphy. When Najee, was caught up in the air. His back was to the bucket and somehow found Murphy, who caught it and laid it in. Free throw down. So Murphy now with 16. That's a quiet 16 for Trey Murphy. And the Pels are up 100-65. Knox, bounce feed in the lane, somehow gets through Josh Richardson's hands. There's Jabari Walker to lay it in. Marshall blows by Butler, blew the layup. Now back the other way. Sharpe, no fouls, lays it in. Just don't foul anybody. Let the clock move. 100-69. Willie Green wants a timeout, and we'll take it. So Pels will reassess here on the bench. Pels have been up by as many as 35. Right now it's 31. 100-69. Gus Cattingill will update the Western Conference on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the BetRivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your three-point shot.
Progressive asks, what do a diehard fan watching the game at home?
With 4 seconds left.
A poorly placed good luck candle.
Don't let me down, Candle. Kick is up.
A last-second improbable win.
It's good.
Yes! And flammable sports-themed curtains have in common? They can scorch your big win high and your beloved sports memorabilia.
Got my unwashed 1997 game-worn jersey. This is what dreams are made of.
Bundle your home and auto with Progressive for great savings and round-the-clock protection. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates and other insurers. Discount not available in all states or situations.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Cattingill.
So the Pelicans are taking care of their business so far. Still got some time in Portland. Jazz lose to the Suns. Dallas did win at the Pacers, but Graf, we're keeping an eye on Bulls and Clippers. Clippers leading 77-66 in the third. And right now, T-Wolves 91-88 at Sacramento, 10:01 left. Sacramento wins. They clinch a playoff spot.
All right, Gus, thank you. And I know you're going to update that in the post game. The bench has been emptied for... Wow. Bench has been emptied for the Pels. We couldn't inbound it, and Willie Green takes another timeout. You can't make this up. All right, so that's our last media timeout. We'll send it to the break. It's still 100-69 New Orleans with 6:57 left in the ball game on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SiriusXM is the home for the best in podcasts, like Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen.
They talk to the most brilliant, political, and controversial minds in the world. It's Alan Dershowitz, Andrew Yang, the one and only Henry Winkler, Nicole Wallace, Ellie Honig, the notorious Cenk Uygur. And we dig into the dark underbelly of American politics. This man is still creating chaos that will ultimately dictate the fate of his entire party.
Mea Culpa with Michael Cohen is available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
Don't miss a second of the men's and women's Final Four on SiriusXM and the SXM app.
Oh, my goodness.
Hear Westwood One's NCAA tournament coverage on College Sports Radio Channel 84.
He heaves it, and he got it.
Plus, college basketball's winningest coach will preview the matchups on Basketball and Beyond with Coach K.
I get chills just thinking about it.
Listen Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 5 Eastern. It's all on SiriusXM College Sports Radio Channel 84.
SiriusXM NFL Radio is broadcasting live from the 2023 NFL Annual League Meeting in Phoenix, Arizona.
The job of the competition committee to look at these type of things.
We break down the latest rule changes and sit down with owners, coaches, and executives as they continue to build their rosters for the 2023 season.
This is what you get into this part of the business for, to be a part of these decisions.
There's a story for every team, and it unfolds right here on SiriusXM NFL Radio Channel 88 and the SXM app.
Hooray for Hollywood! Busted Open's going to Hollywood. Beginning Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern, join me, Dave LaGreca, and my Hall of Fame co-hosts, Bully Ray and Mark Henry, as we talk to WWE superstars ahead of the biggest wrestling event of the year, WrestleMania 39. Then Saturday at 3, join us for the Busted Open WrestleMania party at the iconic Whiskey A Go-Go on the Sunset Strip, with tons of special guests on SiriusXM Fight Nation Channel 156 and the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From beyond the arc of the sprinklers, here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro, the MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. Here's to the legends of the driveway. Kia is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
All right, take 2 on the inbound. We get it in this time, and Najee Marshall takes it to the rack and blows the layup. No exotic layup there. Sharpe, left wing 3. That's a 5-point swing. So the Pels have emptied the bench. You've got Daniels, Marshall, Hernan Gomez, Kyra Lewis, and Garrett Temple. 100-72. Billy down low. Put it in off the glass. For the Blazers, you've got Johnson, Walker, Sharpe, Butler, and Knox. Sharpe to the rack. Hammer it down. Again, just don't foul him. So Shaedon Sharpe trying to make up for lost time. He's got 9 points now. He's had 4 fouls most of the night. Pels are up 102-74. Kyra Lewis, right corner to Najee. Marshall up top. Through the legs. Whip it to Dyson. Left wing 3. Ooh. Splash for Dyson Daniels. His second made 3 of the night. Anything that's going to build that young man's confidence. 105-74. 5:40 to go. Jackson Hayes at the scorer's table. He'll be the final sub. Knox, right corner. Johnson for 3. Yep. 105-77, so you can kiss the low point record goodbye. Dyson to the rack, missed the layup. Tip Billy, volleyball. Johnson runs it down. 3-on-2. Sharpe, left angle. Dyson on the closeout. 101. You hear no foul. Sharpe 10-footer. No. Rebound Billy. I like what they're saying down there. Jackson's like, I need to get in the ball game. Najee to the rack. Lays it in. Keon Johnson flop. No whistle. I love it. Let him play. Said Michael Leake. Bad news Bears breaking training. Johnson to the rim. Hook pass out long. Knox sets his feet for 3. No, around and out. Rebound Hernan Gomez. Outlet to Daniels. Chest it up the floor. Uncle Temp lays it in. GT3. Garrett Temple. His first points. 109-77. Now Johnson. The free throw line extended. Clock running at 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Jackson Hayes is still on the scores table. Sharpe crosses Temple over twice. Wow. Continuation. Lays it in. So Hayes will check in for Najee. He put in his work tonight, 19 points. The most minutes played tonight, Brandon Ingram had 31. And Jonas Valanciunas had 30. I mean, again, with a game tomorrow night, this could not have worked out any better for the Pels. You're going to have guys as rested as they could possibly be. Free throw is good for Sharpe, who now is in double figures with 12. 5 in double figures for the Blazers, likewise for New Orleans. Daniels. Lewis right wing, low post right, Billy. Floats it up, didn't get the roll with a little baby hook. Rebound Sharpe. It is stat padding time for both teams, really, especially for the Blazers. 109-80, 3:46 left. No more media timeouts either. So as long as there's no whistles, you can get the heck out of here. We got a flight to catch. Johnson going to float it long to Sharpe between circles. Drives with a left hand. Lost it. Out of bounds. That's a Pelican ball. You cannot give it back to Portland. Daniels didn't touch it. No, some things never change. How in the world? Daniels did not touch that ball. Again, I'm not going to get upset. Walker left of the lane. Powers it. Now they're going to blow the whistles. So Jabari Walker will have an N1, fouled by Hernan Gomez. Free throw good. 109-83 with 3:35 to go. Pels are going to go wire to wire for the second straight game. Jackson Hayes, left corner three, didn't get the roll. Rebound Jabari Walker to Johnson. Alley-oop. Knox caught it, missed it. Tipped off the glass by Jackson Hayes, and he'll get the rebound, and he's running the break. And he throws it right to Shaedon Sharpe. 3-on-1 break. Ooh, they tried an alley-oop, and Kyra Lewis said, no, you're not, and tapped it out of bounds. It's going to get real raggedy here for the last 3:09, so just be aware. I tell you, the amount of fans that are still left in this building, it's actually pretty impressive. Me personally, I'd have left at halftime, but that's just me. And this game was over after one. It really was. Knox, take 5 steps, lost it out of bounds. They're going to say off Garrett Temple. I mean, now they're going to switch the call? Evidently not. That's twice that they've missed it. So Johnson still can't get it in. Floats it out long to Walker. Now shovels back to Johnson. Shot clock at 10. Alley-oop. Oh, my goodness. Sharpe nearly threw it down. That would have been on SportsCenter, but it went through his legs. And now we blow another one. And Jackson might be hurt. He's okay. Walker in. Dunked it in. I told you it was going to be ragged. Jackson Hayes is lucky he is not hurt. That was such a poor pass from Dyson Daniels. Tell you what, as Kyra takes a left wing three and buries it, Kyra Lewis Jr., what we're seeing right now and what we're going to see tomorrow night in San Francisco, when you're talking about personnel and energy in the building, could not be more opposite. 112-85, 3-ball Sharpe, short, rebound G-Temp. And to Hayes. 2 minutes to go. I mean, think of what we're going to see tomorrow with Steph and Clay and company. Good pass, Kyra Lewis to Billy in the two-hand flush. 2 minutes left. Pels up 114-85. So the Pels are going to win their 5th in a row and move up to 7th in the Western Conference. Walker, a little floater in the lane, no. Rebound Jackson Hayes. And if you could pull it off tomorrow night, you're going to move to 6th. 3-ball Kyra, left angle and down. 2 in a row for Kyra Lewis Jr. 6 points. Yep, because you'd be tied record-wise with the Warriors, and you'd have the tie break on them. John Butler, left angle 3. Cracked the right side of the glass. Kyra looking for a heat check. Front court left, picked up his dribble. Ooh, shovel, bowling ball pass to Jackson Hayes, who does a little reverse throwdown with a right hand. 119-85. Steal Kyra to the rim. Shovels to Dyson. Trailing the play. And a dunk. And the Pels When they score 120 or more points, they're 18-4. Tonight, 121-85. It's a 12-0 run. Johnson with a baseline, with a left elbow jumper. 20 for Keon Johnson. That's a season high. 35 seconds left. Temple for three. Uncle Temp, right wing. Why not? 12 made threes for New Orleans, and it's 124-88. And why are we blowing whistles? Somebody answer me. That's on Dyson. We're over the limit. Just blew the whistle with 28 seconds left. Hey, Pels took care of business, folks. Did exactly what they were supposed to do. Portland came in with 9 available. And New Orleans, that's TCB all the way, man. Got up 34-14 after one and basically parred out, as my partner, who you'll hear tomorrow night, John DeShazer, would say. Shot clock, game clock, 4 seconds apart. Both free, or the N1 is good. It's 124-90. As Dyson's got it between circles. Drives on Butler. Kick it out to Jackson. Left wing three. Off the heel. Rebound taken by Sharpe. And he will dribble it out. There's your horn. And it is win number 5 in a row for your New Orleans Pelicans, who are back now over the 500 mark. New Orleans now 38-37 overall. Portland drops to 32-43 as your final score from the Great Northwest. New Orleans 124, Portland 90. And again, the Pels are back in 7th place in the Western Conference with that victory. And Portland, they are just waiting for next year. But New Orleans did exactly what it needed to do, holding the Blazers to 14 points in the first quarter, held them to 21 points in the second and 20 in the third. Offense really not clicking like we've seen it during the winning streak, but it's not about style points right now. It's about getting victories. And this is one you had to have tonight, and you certainly got it. As Josh Richardson will don the headsets. This will be the second time we have had a conversation. Mr. J. Rich, 10 points off the bench tonight, 4 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 3 from distance. The usual outstanding defense. Congratulations on the W. Look, this is one where you knew Portland was shorthanded, but I heard Coach Green at shoot-around, hey, you can't worry about what's on the other side. That's Larry Nance, by the way, folks. But Josh, look, you guys did what you had to do. You took care of business, and you got it done.
Yes, sir. We, Coach Green did a good job of just telling us before the game, like you said, don't worry about who we're playing against. Let's execute our actions and guard how we know how to guard, and it'll work itself out.
You've kind of established yourself now here in a rotation, and you've been with the team for a long while now. How do you feel comfort-wise as far as what your role is coming off the bench?
I feel good about it. And the thing about, being a bench player is our role kind of changes every night. So, me, Najee, Larry, coming in the game, just trying to, read the game, feel it out, and see what we need to bring. And hopefully we're doing a good job of that, and we're going to try to keep improving.
Josh, you bring it every night defensively, but I think what's been very underrated about what you've been doing here, especially in the last couple of weeks, has been your offense. You're knocking down three-pointers. You're getting to the rim. You're knocking the mid-ranges down, too. So offensively, how do you feel your game is right now?
Yeah, I feel good. I'm kind of getting in where I fit in, taking my shots, and being aggressive, when I feel like I need to. But, we have so many guys, so many weapons. You never know when you're going to get those shots or not. I just got to try to stay ready every night.
You know, the offense, look, this was kind of a raggedy game at points. It's not about style points right now. It's about victories. But, you know, when you look up at the board and you got 124 points, you don't feel like you played your best offense. That's pretty impressive for you guys.
Yeah, for sure. We got a lot of firepower. And if we can guard like we know we can every night, then I think we give ourselves a good chance to win. And, you know, we just got to keep that pace up and keep doing what we've been doing.
Finally, Josh, and again, thanks for joining us. I don't think you could draw it up any better with a back-to-back and you're headed for San Francisco. I mean, everybody got some time in. The starters got rest. I mean, is that the way you kind of draw it up before you head to a back-to-back?
Man, you love it. You know, you love it, seeing the guys in the rotation guys taking care of business. And then, you know, put the other guys in, and they did their job. You know what I'm saying? We were cheering them on. But, you know, Kyra came in, hit some big buckets, had a steal. You know, Jax brought energy. Dyson had a good game today, man. He hit some shots. So it's great for the guys to be able to get a little bit of rest tomorrow because, you know, we walking into a gauntlet tomorrow. So, yeah.
Jay Rich, you're the man. Thanks so much for your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
That is Josh Richardson, who, again, 10 points off the bench tonight. And you heard him. He knows, and I mentioned it. The atmosphere tonight and the personnel you're going to see tomorrow, I mean, just it's going to be completely the opposite. And, of course, Golden State, they know it's at stake as well because right now they're hanging on to the last playoff spot in sixth place. So they are going to come with guns blazing, so to speak, against the Pels. Now, in the last 5 games, and I just got this note from Will Guillory, in the Pels' 5-game winning streak, we have won total by a combined 119 points. It has been all double digits. Again, I go back to that game on St. Patrick's Day. I got to get it out of my mind. But, I mean, that's how close you are to having a 6-game winning streak, but you can't worry about it. What's done is done. The bottom line is right now, the Pels have won 5 games in a row. What a big one we've got tomorrow night in San Francisco against the Golden State Warriors. And literally 6th place is on the line tomorrow if you can pull off what will be an extremely difficult back-to-back. But let's enjoy this one tonight. Get on the plane. We'll get in very early in the morning in San Francisco, and hopefully these guys are going to get some rest because you got the Blazers same time, or excuse me, you got the Warriors same time tomorrow night at Chase Center. So you stayed up late tonight. You're going to stay up late tomorrow night as well. That's going to wrap it up here from Portland. Stick around. Pelicans OT coming up with Gus and Joe. Big thanks to